Alright, what's good, bro? Anyways, if you're watching this, you're probably skinny fat because if you're not skinny fat, like, what are you doing here? Anyways, look, when it comes to being skinny fat, how does a person even end up skinny fat? Because, bro, like, not everyone's skinny fat. I think you'll probably realize this. You know, how does a person even end up skinny fat? And you might say genetics, lifestyle, and you will be like, partially true. But the main reason you look skinny fat is because of a lack of muscle. You lack muscle. You're not that guy, unfortunately. Anyways, you lack muscle. So what would be the, logical fix? Like one plus one, right? The logical fix would be to build muscle, right? And now, if we look at my, before and after transformation, okay, which is probably gonna be a thumbnail, right? If we look at the before, how long do you think I've been training for? Because of that picture, I was like, purely skinny fat, and even like skinny fat. I was like, I was like at my lowest weight ever since I started my fitness journey. And now, if you look at that picture, okay, how long do you think I've been training for? Guess. I want you to, actually guess. You might even like, you could even like comment it down below. But like, how long do you think I've been training for? Like, just try to guess. Like, see your like, your fitness eye or whatever. Okay, guess. Couple of months, 6 months, 1 year. And Dan says I've been training for a whole year. Okay, and I spent the majority of my first year cutting or trying to get clean, trying to get shredded. And did I do it? No. I ended up being skinny fat because I didn't have enough muscle. And there's some people, okay, who don't have to worry about this. But if you're skinny fat, you lack muscle. So just like I said, the 1+1 solution is to build muscle because you lack muscle, right? So here's how you're gonna be doing it. Okay, so you can finally escape the skinny fat physique. And this is what I did because if we look at my transformation again, look at the before and look at the after. I went from being skinny fat to being low key jacked, right? So how did I do it? Look, bro, the way you're gonna be doing it is that you gotta build a muscle. And what's the best way to build muscle? The mechanical tension? No, no, relax. Look, the best way to build muscle is to go on a lean bulk, a proper bulk, okay? Not a crazy dirty bulk where you're gaining lots of weight in the first couple of days. No, no, no. The way with the bulk is, to go slowly, okay? But like you might ask, how slow? Like, bro, I want numbers. I want numbers. Okay, relax. The way, you want to be gaining 1 to 2 kilograms a month. That's a moderate approach, okay? And anything more than that will just be fat, okay? 1 to 2 kilograms for the whole month. And if you're a pounds person, that's 2 to 4 pounds, okay? A month to be gained on the bulk, okay? And now you're gonna be training consistently, okay? You can't be skipping days. Don't be skipping legs, okay? Just do them, bro. Just use this round, just do your legs days, okay? Your leg days, okay? But now for the training, just train hard and please don't fall for the this trend. This trend keeps coming back, the low intensity training style, bro. It's not the way. Trust me. Do a proper amount of volume, nothing crazy, but not too low, okay? Keep it balanced, okay? Trust me. Anyways, you're gonna be training consistently, you're gonna be training hard and all, and doing enough volume. No doing one set per exercise. Don't do that, please. I did that and I wasted time. Don't fall for that, okay? And then now, after a couple of months of bulking, you realize you start filling out your body. Like think of it like this, okay? You won't look shredded, okay? But you start like filling out your body and like low-key getting jacked, okay? You start building muscle and all after a couple of months. But also here's the catch: with bulking, life is not sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately, right? So you're gonna be gaining some fat in the process, but it's okay. After you go on a bulk for a couple of months, and you start getting, low key fat, low key, and no, not fat actually, low key, have a high body fat percentage. You could go on a mini cut, or you could go on a cut, and then get rid of the extra fat, right? And then from there, you could go on another bulk, or maybe try to lean down, okay? It's up to you and like your goal. If you want to get bigger or like stay at that, but like be a bit leaner, it's up to you. But the first thing is to build muscle, and then after building the muscle and all, you can, it's like, delayed gratification. You build the muscle, and then you use the fat to get that, lean physique, right? And after you cut down, and you're still low-key skinny fat, you're doing something wrong, okay? Go on a bulk again or whatever, right? But just follow what I said. Bulk properly, just like I said, 1 to 2 kilograms a month. Train hard enough, and like do enough volume and all, and that's it, right? And how do you bulk? Just eat more, right? And keep the focus on the protein. It's that simple, man. It doesn't even get as simpler from that, right? And now there's this thing. Being skinny fat is like a spectrum. There's people with higher body fat percentages, and there's people with lower body fat percentages. Okay, if you're at the lower side, obviously go on a bulk. But if you're on the other, higher side, look, the thing is, it depends. Because there's so many people who overestimate how fat they are, right? Like how much their body fat percentage is. Like they overestimate it because of their messed up standards, right? So, bro, if you're, like low key fat, but you think you're skinny fat or whatever, go on a mini cut to start on a better start, okay? But for the majority of skinny fat people, you should go on a bulk. And also, bro, if you're kind of confused what you should do, like should you bulk, should you cut, like what should you do first, and like you're confused about the training and like everything, and you want my help or something, I have recently launched Muhammad's Empire, which is basically my new paid community. You get access to a course which is called the Low-Key Jacked course, which helps you to get low-key jacked, and also you get to ask me questions and all. And like it's a full-on premium community, and it's cheap. Okay, so bro, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I would appreciate a subscribe.